Hey guys, Micah from blackbearcustomkydex. I have a video for you today on a sheath that I just completed for this Benchmade saddle mountain skinner. This one is going to Christian, I believe out in California. Christian is a firefighter. I can't remember if he said he does wildland or structure. He might have told me, I've just forgotten. But anyway, he wants a sheath to go with his setup, something that he can take out on the job. And he asked me to do something similar to a sheath that he had seen before that I had done for this knife, but he just wanted something basic, no accessories attached, just a carry setup. The carry setup that he asked for was a leather scout strap, but he asked if I could figure out a way to integrate a vertical carry option into it as well. So what we have here is a scout strap, and you can see that I've cut some slots in it. Now you have the option of putting your belt directly behind the whole strap, or you could do something and weave your belt through the slots that I've cut in here, which would obviously add more tension, and you might be able to get it, locked in place maybe a little better. You'd have less lateral travel that way, or less capability for lateral travel. So I did install these rugged pull-the-dot snaps, one-way fasteners. So to open these, you have to lift from the bottom. There are two of them, and you can see the sheath is a nice double-layer design. This is, by the way, it's True Hide Whip, which is black, and True Hide Whiskey, which is this brown. These are leather textured Kydexes. It is Kydex, but it kind of looks like leather. It's a really nice effect. I personally love the look of real leather with those as well. So, all right, so those snaps, they're going to allow you to take this on and off your belt without undoing your belt. So you don't have to weave your belt behind this. You could actually just put the strap directly over your belt. If you want to weave it through the slots, obviously you're going to have to undo your belt and put the end of it through there. But you don't have to do that to wear this sheath as is. How I integrated a vertical carry, I cut those slots on both sides. It's symmetrical. And what by the way, you can also, this is just held on with Chicago screws. So if you decide based on which side you've got this carried on that you want the snaps to be reversed, you can just take the screws out. So you open this up, use a Phillips head screw, remove those screws, and just flip the thing over to the other side. Very, very easy to do. As far as the vertical carry goes, all you have to do, I've made this vertical carry strap. This is just a belt loop. You can see I've done half round ended strap, nice symmetry there, and I've put a bunch of holes in that. This is to adjust the ride height of the loop. You can unscrew this. This is the male part of the snap. You can unscrew it and put it through any of these holes there, and that's going to effectively change how high the belt, or how high this rides on your belt. So this is sorry, let me gather my thoughts here. Yes, okay, so this is the highest that you can have it set as it is right here. And you're gonna have some other options as far as like where you attach this, because these slots, there's two of them. Excuse me guys. There's two slots, and you have the option of connecting by weaving this all the way through, part way through, or anywhere in between. So what I'm doing, I'm putting the female part of the loop up through. It's just lower profile, so it's easier to slip behind the scout strap. But you just put this up through, decide where you want the thing to hang, adjust if you have to, adjust where you've got the male receiver, and then you just snap it in place, and bam, you have a vertical carry option. So all of a sudden this, without any tool, well, if you're going to move the snap, you're going to have to use a screwdriver, but ostensibly without the use of any tools, you can convert this immediately to just a regular vertical pouch style sheath, very similar to what you'd get with a lot of leather factory sheets. My personal preference would be to have the snap up here, and the reason, by the way, that I didn't just keep making holes all the way up is because at a certain point it's not really useful depending on the size of the belt that you're going to be wearing. I didn't want to make it so that you'd have to wear a tiny belt to have it at the highest setting, so my personal preference would be right up here. I've got that aligned just right, and that puts the top of the handle exactly where the top of your belt is, which that's just kind of where I think it's most comfortable to carry. And that would put, just to give you a quick visual, so I would put it somewhere around here, which is, you know, like I said, that's my preference. I really like how that feels, how that carries. So yeah, you've got some options as far as how you want to carry this, but I think this is a cool new option that I'll be offering if anybody wants it. I don't have a name for this yet, but scout carry with a vertical loop as well, something like that. One thing I just thought of though. So if you are going to carry this with the snap up here so that the handle rides up, you're going to have nothing connecting your belt, or sorry, nothing connecting the vertical loop to the scout loop. That is, sorry guys, that is potentially going to be a bad thing. What you want to do, if you're going to carry it like that, you really just want to weave this loop through the leather. I promise it didn't just occur to me to talk about that. That's part of why I cut those slots, was to make it work just like this. Alright, so I'm weaving that through. It's tight by design. You don't want it to be just loose, so you kind of have to muscle it in, but here we go. Alright, so that has a lot of tension on it. It doesn't want to move. It's not going to slide very easily. It takes quite a bit of force to adjust that. And then of course you could just, if you wanted to, if you wanted to, you could just make sure that the button was below that upper slot. That way it actually is closing the loop on that. It would make it ride just a little bit lower. But yeah, the point is you have a ton of options for ride height and how exactly you want to carry this. But I think this was a cool idea. I hope this works out really nicely for you, Christian. And yeah, that's what I've got for you. So guys, let me know what you think, pros, cons, how you think this turned out. Is there anything I can do to improve this design? This is my first attempt at something like this. I think it came out good. I think it's functional, but I'm always looking to up my game. You guys know me. I'm always trying to adapt and strategize new ways of doing things. And yeah, so let me know what you think. I would love your critical feedback below. You don't just have to give me a thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate any ideas that you guys have. So, all right, guys, this is what I got. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and stick around for the next one. God bless.